are here with Yvette McDonald, newest member. Massive welcome, massive hello from everybody at eXp UK. Yvette, tell us a little about yourself, please.
Hi, Barry. Thank you for having me here. So I'm Yvette. I live in Aberdeen. I'm a mum of four, from 25 until youngest is 6. I've got quite a complex background, business, personal. Always love problem solving. And I've been an estate agent for a couple of years now, and I really love it and I thrive on it.
Which is what everybody should and hopefully does say. And I almost had the honour. I was over there middle of last year and didn't quite get the opportunities. We were doing one of our road shows. So tell a little bit about your business and of estate agency the past couple of years or so. Why did you become an estate agent? I think number one. Why did you get into it? How have the last couple of years been for you as well?
I think like a lot of people, I became an estate agent because of some of the property shows that I'd seen on the TV. I was a stay-at-home mum for a while, so I had the daytime TV shows to watch. Property has always interested me. I always had an interest in some of the financial sides, so property, finances, gold, silver, and how people build assets and portfolios. And if I wanted to build my own assets and portfolios that way, I do like to have the knowledge and first-hand knowledge and tips before I move forward. So for me, I embarked on my training then and started off training to become an estate agent, and then worked myself up in the area for the past couple of years. I really enjoyed it and getting to know the people of the areas, commercial properties, business owners, as well as just regular Joe Blogs wanting to sell their house and downsize or upsize.
When we were just talking about your local community too and the importance of being in the community, right? People knowing who you are, giving back, being present, going to the cafes and coffee shops and all of that. You know, in the last 2 years or so of real estate, or estate agency, I should say, what's been the one thing that you found in particular that's really surprised you, either as an industry or as you being an estate agent in your local community?
I think what has surprised me is probably the amount of people that are thinking about moving but aren't familiar with the process of actually moving. Some people as well, if we get inquiries from England and out with Scotland, they don't realise that we have the home reports on our properties in advance, and that's not something that the buyer does, it's something that the seller does. So just educating people has been a bit of a surprise. I thought that maybe they would know a little bit more about selling or buying before they approach me. But I'm always happy to guide people and help people. And I do, as I said, I thrive on problem solving, particularly tech issues. And I do like to try and have a little bit of a psychic side to me and just preempt what is going to happen so there are less problems and things run smoothly. And quite often people don't know their problems because they've already solved them before there are.
Well, absolutely. Coming up with any solution-orientated attitude or mindset to a problem will always get everybody where they ultimately need to go. And I know you dived in. Not many people do this, certainly my understanding. You've dived in not just to a state agency, but to self-employed estate agency with, being very transparent, probably the largest American company of the early 90s, I would say, without giving away any clues. But and I know you don't know any different in self-employment when it comes to a estate agency. So where did you learn about eXp? How did that come to be? And then what brings you now in the business, and a very successful business you've created the last couple of years over here with you, empowered by eXp?
So I was thinking that it was time for me to maybe move on and grow. I was wondering what was out there. I had been on LinkedIn, and I'd made up a few connections on LinkedIn. I had seen other agents with eXp. I did actually start to do a little bit of research into them and find out that what they were about, what their business model was, how they help their agents, what we get as tools, which is very important as well. And during that time, you connected with me, Barry, initially, and then you connected with me quite a few times. And as you know, you landed in my inbox on WhatsApp quite often when the universe had opened up for you to align with me, being a good time. And I think that I was ready to move forward. And so I jumped into it after the research, and I spoke to you. And what made me join the eXp, I guess, was because of the marketing that we get for our clients, the Zoopla access, the Rightmove access on the market, things like that. So I know that my clients are getting the best possible exposure out there. That was probably the most important part to me. And then beyond that, the support from the team and the tools. And then, Barry, when I joined up with you and I did my onboarding, and I can see all the tools that I've got to access, they're amazing. I'm blown away by them. They're so modern, and I'm so excited to get started and going with them. And it's going to streamline and make things a lot more easier.
Couldn't have put it any better myself. Congratulations again. And then what does the next year look like for you? You know, now you're obviously understanding the tools, having your own branding out there, and it's all about you in front of your clients. What does the next year, the foreseeable future, look like for you and your business with eXp?
Well, as you said earlier on, I'm self-employed, so it's very important to me that I do my best for a client. At the end of the day, if I don't sell a client's property, I don't get paid. So it's a very focus orientated rather than being a high street real estate agent where I have a salary. I have to sell a property to get paid. So there's a very good motivation there. For me, I want to grow my business in sales and then maybe bring rentals into it. And that's another reason why I stepped out and I joined eXp, is it gives me that ability to add that side on to my business. I like the independent side of it where I am in control, but I also have a fantastic compliance team, an admin team behind the scenes that are there to help me and assist me along the way as well. And they've been amazing so far as well. And I've not needed them, but they've reached out and connected with me as well.
Wonderful. And I guess final questions here. You know, I'm really excited. Everything you're saying resonates, and I hear all the words and your excitement behind them as well. So open floor to you, Yvette. You know, is there anything you'd like to share with anybody who's watching this, a little bit more about the area? How can people contact you if they want your services, or even just to learn more about eXp and why you made the move?
Yeah, absolutely. So I cover Aberdeen and Aberdeenshire. I'm quite flexible. I'm available to do viewings in the evening as well. So that's really good. I work towards my client. Always client-centered and orientated, be that you're my seller or if I'm assisting a buyer, solving their problems as well to make it easier. If people want to reach out to me, they can get me on WhatsApp, Telegram, Signal. Same number, it's 07944 084355. If they want to learn about eXp, they can go to yvettemacdonald.exp.uk.com and they can find me there, or just click the link that I'm sure will be below in Barry's video.
Fantastic. Well, I really am excited for you. Congratulations. A great start to the new year. I'm really excited to watch and behind the scenes be part of this journey with you as well. Congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Great. Thank you, Barry. Excited to get going too.